Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I thought of just embracing my age and just speaking on behalf of the millennial experience. I think I'm technically generation Y. I'm not too well versed in the generations lingo, but I'm an 80s baby, okay? Let's just leave it there. With that said, are you even a millennial if? Are you even a millennial if your version of TikTok wasn't you in front of your mirror acting a fool? Like you were there with your 4 imaginary friends trying to be the Spice Girls and you was telling them that you was Baby Spice. You know you did it. You know you looked ridiculous, but you did it anyways. We didn't have cell phones that we can just film ourselves on. We just looked in the mirror and said, you bad. Are you even a millennial if you didn't own these small glittery butterfly clips and you use them to create rows in your head, and you get them just about here because everything else you got to scrunch? And with the boys, they were all having the undercuts. Now I feel, is it like a e-boy? I don't know. Hey, my generation is showing, but that's what this video is for. So millennial talk, suck it. That's Triple H and his crew. What were they called? Generation X? I don't remember. WWF. But going back to the e-boy concept, I think that's what it's called. I feel like it's turned into a combination of like Zach Morris with the haircut and some of the preppy, preppy, you get it, Saved by the Bell. Anyways, undercut, preppy clothes, and then they wear like chains, and then like they wear cross earrings, so it's like the craft. So it's like Zach Morris had a kid with one of the craft girls. That's an e-boy. I think now the Visco girl, you really should have checked up on these things, but Visco girl, I don't know. I get like Stephanie Tanner feels from them. You know, like the way they carry themselves, the way they look, it's just, it gives me Stephanie Tanner vibes. Anyone else? I don't know. Stephanie Tanner with a hydro flask. Are you even a millennial if you don't know the dial-up tone by heart? Dun, dun, dun. I mean, come on. Ugh. And then someone calls or someone uses the phone and it's like, well, damn it, the youth of today will never know the struggle. While we're on the topic, let's just talk about, entertainment technology, radio. People now, you can just go like, man, I want to hear that Taylor Swift song. Go on YouTube, Spotify, whatever app you're using now, and you can just hear the song, right? No, we used to either save up for cassettes or CDs, and if you was real cheap, if you was doing music couponing, you would call in the radio station and you would have your cassette ready and be like, hey DJ, can you play this song? And then you wait for it to play and you pray to God that the DJ doesn't do that stupid thing where they're like power, and then they end up messing up your recording. Like, no DJ, just play the whole freaking song, start to finish, because I need to record this, okay? I need to have music for when I'm lying in my bed at night thinking about my crush. And then what else? Videos. Okay, we got YouTube now. You can just watch whatever music video you want to watch. We had to leave MTV on when they were playing all the music videos and pray to God that your video was going to show up, because no one had time to wait for TRL. Okay, Carson, your show was too late. But yeah, thinking about it, then it didn't seem like a bad thing, but as a person living today and those struggles, like, man, y'all have it good now. Are you even a millennial if your parents or grandparents did not introduce you to game shows? Price is Right, Family Feud, the good stuff, the good old days, the days of, Bob Barker. He is the Price is Right. And who the heck Vanna White is. Rarely ever hear her talk, but you sure as heck know who Vanna White is. Vanna White. That's what I'm talking about. I was personally more of a Wheel of Fortune and Family Feud. I love those shows. I never got into Jeopardy. I am not smart enough for that show. Point blank period. Hey, Trebek, and you'll never see me there. But yeah, if mom, dad, grandma, grandpa had ownership of what was going on the television, it was a game show. Are you even a millennial if you have no idea what ASL means? I don't even have to explain myself. It's ASL. You should know what it is. You know, hit me up, guys. Cute babies 202. What was my AIM username? I forget. You just always had something cool, and then you put a whole bunch of numbers at the end. But yeah, hit me up with your ASL. Are you even a millennial if you don't get excited with photo albums? We lived in a time where we took pictures and then we couldn't get immediate feedback. You know, we had to send them off to get them developed, and you had your lot of pictures to choose from, and if you was cool, you would be willing to cut them out so you can put them on your 3-ring binder. You make yourself some collage and you have like these little tag signs like BFF, homies for life. And then you have those bougie people who own 5-star binders, and you can't do that because, you know, it's the size of a chalkboard. I was personally a fan of 5-star notebooks, but I hated that binder. That binder is bigger than a backpack. Are you even a millennial if the highlight of your school year wasn't your teacher whipping out those Scholastic book order forms? I know they still do it, but it's nowhere near the hype that it used to be. Like, my kids don't get excited like we got excited when teacher would, you know, separate those staples on it and they whip them out and pass them, and you had like 5-10 minutes to take a look at it. My mom was a teacher, and so she was all about me reading books. Little did she know that I don't read. I just like to order stuff on Scholastic. I pretty much had every single Babysitter's Club book. Never made it past chapter 1 or 2. Nope, I wasn't interested in what Claudia was doing. I drew on those books more than I read them. And when the box came in, you know, the guy comes knocking on your door, and teacher's holding them boxes, you know, white and red trimmings on it. And then teacher got you all settled with your worksheets so that she can go to the back of the class, open that box, and then make sure everyone's orders were there. Oh, lived for it. Are you even a millennial if you don't recall having a cell phone, or your parents, your parents own a cell phone that was the size of a tape dispenser, and you was extra badass if you had to whip it open and pull that damn antenna up? You know you were important. Let's not even get started with beepers, okay? You guys know what a beeper is? Pager. Hello? Anyone hear me? I need you to call me 143. True code talkers up in here. That's a lie. I was horrible at codes. Cell phones like these, nothing for back in the day. Did you know that phones used to flip? This is nothing. You remember Motorola? You'd be like, talk to me. Are you even a millennial if you didn't live through Mario's glow up? Mario started where he was too shy and you could only see his profile, okay? He was running this way and you only saw this, and then bam, you need to go back and, you know, get that coin. So you just saw this side of his profile. You never saw him dead on. But eventually, as he grew more popular and people was knowing about him, he said, I must cater to my audience, so you're gonna get full scope. You know, you can get me from the front and you can get me from the back, and you can see all of Mario. His glow up was amazing. And for the longest time, his only friend was Luigi. But he started to become Fast and the Furious and owned a cart, and eventually he had a whole bunch of friends. But yeah, Mario's glow up, TikTok worthy. Y'all think your glow up was good? Check Mario out. Are you even a millennial if you care more about Team Jacob or Team Edward as opposed to Team Dylan or Team Brandon? Who cares about werewolves and vampires? Kelly had a really hard decision to make, okay? I personally didn't care about either one. I was more of a David Silver girl, you know. I wanted him to call me on a cell phone with my antenna or page me 143. Now, looking back and being a kid at the time, that was not the right show for me to watch, but you know, I wasn't alone. You shush your mouth, you know you watched it. Lastly, last one for today. We might do another one on a separate day, but for today, we're gonna end on, are you even a millennial? If you didn't have your whole life figured out in 7th grade homeroom by a simple game of MASH. And let's just say that I was never destined for a mansion. I always got a house. I'm not complaining, but it would have been cool to get a mansion, you know, every now and again. I don't recall ever getting mansion, ever. It was always apartment or a house. And did you and your friends allow celebrities on your list of husbands? My list was always a bunch of, you know, hotties of the time, you know, little JTT up in here. Oh my goodness. I'm not even gonna mention what JTT stands for. If you know what JTT stands for, please leave it in the comments down below. Wasn't my cup of tea, but definitely the cup of tea for a lot of others. Anyways, guys, that concludes today's video. I hope that you enjoyed going down memory lane with me. And I guess, you know, millennial is like, it's a bigger group of people. I'm assuming that most of you will know what I'm talking about. And if not, I guess I'm speaking more for like earlier to mid 80s babies. But I'm pretty sure a lot of millennials will understand what I'm talking about. I had so much fun with this video. If you have anything you'd like to include, leave it down below. I cannot wait to read the comments on this video. I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well in this difficult time and just continuing to pray and hope that we get through this together. If you guys like this makeup look, go ahead and head over to Instagram. First link in the description box down below, where I will post a photo of this makeup look along with other products in the caption. Till the next video, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.